Charlotte. Memphis.
Shout out to the whole 2K community. You guys are wild, and like looking through all these jersey designs is really fun. There's some crazy designs. We got to do this more often.
If you're looking for extra fun in Season 7, listen up. This weekend. And for you.
The subway system in Manhattan. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this largest thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then it's Doug McDermott. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 2. And for New York, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Burks at the point. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
For the Knicks, Reddish comes in for Evan Fournier. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Alec Burks. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Rose. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be first.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Vassell. Johnson wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Back to Randall. That one doesn't go. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And what I love about Barrett in transition, he can change directions at full speed.
Murray with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Rose. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
And it's Murray with the jam.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Murray following the score by New York. In the break in the action, let's take a peek at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, and the top rebounding teams in the league this season. The Knicks fourth.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Now, here is Robinson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Randall, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Rose dishes to Robinson. Here's Barrett. Drops in the layup for two. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. You rarely see him missing dunkers, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Now, here's Reddish. Defense right on him, and the shot goes in. Reddish has got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Spurs trail by 3. Inside, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Rose. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And then Johnson with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Reddish. He's got 6. In the corner, Barrett with it. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 7.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Murray the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Murray against Rose. Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Yep, it counts.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
To the paint. Pirtle trying to get open.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And the basket by Rose.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Murray. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Here's Rose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And both free throws good for Rose.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Murray against Rose. Shoots the 3. Murray, no good. Now, Reddish. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. New York shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And the former lead.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and, you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Vassell in at the 2 guard. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Poeltl inside. Working on Rose. Wide open look here for Murray. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Poeltl. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And then Johnson with the jam.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there direct.
Now, here's Reddish. Not a lot of room. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Reddish dishes to Randall over Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size, that spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Rose passes to Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. Takes it inside, and Poeltl sends it back. Barrett. Wide open, he fires. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And that's now 9 points for R.J. Barrett. And Murray, here we go. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Count that one. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And there it is for him.
I didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
Murray left side. Robinson with the block. They recover it. And the dunk by Poeltl. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Driving in, and Rose throws it down.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Murray, good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Rose. The feed now to Robinson. Rebound, San Antonio.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Johnson can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. Left side Rose. 1:39 left in the second quarter. Here's Reddish. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Reddish has got 12 in the game. this game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Pelicans.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Rose surveying the D. 1:12 left here in the second. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 14.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close, because when you do, he's going to cook you.
Murray kicks to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Johnson. 4-on-3 break. Beyond the arc. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Tries it again. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. 3-pointer. Johnson can't get it to go.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They created some momentum for themselves in the second and went into halftime up by 3. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Reddish out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For the finish, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you look at DeJounte Murray, and I tell you what, he's long, he's fast, he has great instincts. He's a real challenge for defenders.
Rose. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Murray outside. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Shoots it up. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Murray. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. And Reddish with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Rose in the post, defended by Pirtle. Now, here's Reddish. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And Rose, wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. Murray with it. Robinson picks him up. Murray outside. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 18 points for Johnson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Reddish. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
Yeah, you know, Murray plays with an intelligence and a poise that belies his years. I mean, this guy rarely forces things. He's very good at allowing things to come to him. And just has a nice rhythm and pace he plays with. And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
1:51 left in the third. Murray with it. Now defended by Randall. And then Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Here's Rose. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Spurs leading by 14. Murray outside. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Outside Rose. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Knicks trail by 16. Outside Rose. Into the lane. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Johnson outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Murray outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 36.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
In the corner, it's McDermott. Murray outside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, that's just an uber unselfish play by Murray. Always ready to drop a dime if there's a better shot available for a teammate.
Goes up, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for San Antonio. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Pirtle. Then it's Doug McDermott. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard. Murray, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. And Reddish with the slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
On the wing, Johnson. He's defended by Randall. Stolen by Robinson. Rose in the post. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Reddish dishes to Robinson. He kicks to Reddish. Robinson passes to Reddish. Barrett for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Pirtle finds Murray. 5 to shoot. Johnson at the elbow. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Stolen by Robinson. Passes it to Reddish. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Reddish has got 20.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray outside. Johnson outside. Banked in off the glass.
Calvin Johnson.
He's got 24.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by New York.
Rose with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And they'll keep possession. Reddish dishes to Randall over Johnson. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Randall. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Randall against Murray. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Murray. That's now 26 points for Johnson.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. McDermott finds Murray. Johnson in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Vassell, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Now the pass to Reddish. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Outside for Randall. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul and will go to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Putting the defender in the popcorn maker. I mean, Randall developing more tools every day.
Both free throws good from Randall. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Vassell. Murray outside. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. The dish to Johnson. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, you got... Murray running the pick and roll. The timing is going to be right on time every time.
Driving inside. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Johnson. Offensive rebound. Poeltl kicks to Johnson. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for San Antonio.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
Yeah, you know what? And that may not seem big, but it's huge. There's a big difference between dropping 2 out of 3 as opposed to getting blanked 3-0.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For DeJounte Murray.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Poeltl, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Robinson. No good again that time. Here's Vassell. And the 3 ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun shining bright on downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. And with tip-off coming right.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Markkanen in a small forward. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal to dominate the painted area.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires in the triple.
A great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
Garland with the ball. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And he throws it down with one hand.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Garland. Back to Allen. Pass to Garland. From deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far.
Just 5 games into his college career for Darius Garland, and the knee injury cut his freshman season short.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Conley. From the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And the rookie season for Garland was a struggle. Many were questioning that top 5 selection, Brent.
Well, again, harkening back to the fact that he missed all of his freshman year, and then you're introduced to the NBA at such a young age. He's starting to show what it takes and the quality of player he could be as a microwave scorer. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Driving inside. Pass to Mitchell. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. The kick out to Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Okoro. Checked by Mitchell. Markkanen outside. Just 5 to shoot to end the run. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And when he first came into the league, some questioned Markkanen's toughness. How about this for a response?
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Mobley. The 3 is up. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Conley on the attack. Gobert no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
The drive by Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Driving in. And the shot is good by Garland.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
On the wing, Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Now here's Garland. They trail by 9. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Allen inside. Defended by Gobert. Stolen by Whiteside. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Shakes him. And he lays it in. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Inside. Here's Mobley. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
.34 seconds left in the first quarter. On the take. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Free throw is off from Garland.
Really exciting, the potential of Darius Garland. If he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient, he's a guy that's going to keep improving.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 7. And down it goes. 2 points.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Garland. What a terrific move that is. Garland's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. And even playing in Utah, Donovan Mitchell has earned national recognition, but he's not.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. At the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Saying all the right things, Grant. Mitchell putting the team first.
Growing up around pro baseball with his father working in the majors, Mitchell saw how those stars carried themselves.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Darius Garland is out there with Okoro, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. To the right side. Bogdanovich against Allen. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Shot clock at 3. Mobley. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The big Big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Garland against Conley. Over Garland. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion through adversity. No matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. The three from Mitchell gets the three to fall. Mitchell's got 14 points. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good. Marketing.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Garland. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell going.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
he had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice. And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Garland against Conley. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Garland. It's blocked by Gobert. Right side Mitchell. It's deflected. Now Garland. Give him 8. To the paint. Here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Markkanen. There's the triple. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Bogdanovic has got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 7 tonight.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Outside Garland. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Man, Garland like a small jet. Room to take off, and he's flying.
Here's Conley. The rebound by Markkanen for Cleveland. They've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fast break Cleveland. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's Okoro. Puts up a 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 8 assists in the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Stolen by Whiteside. And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 22 points and 1. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Outside Mitchell. Five to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 24.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gobert against Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Markkanen misses. Utah's gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. To the paint. Here's Allen. It's not going to go for.